Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to yet another tier list video. In today's tier list, we're going to be ranking all of the victory umbrellas over the mini seasons of Fortnite. As always, be sure to hit that like button down below, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and let's get right into it. Now for this tier list video, we already have all of the victory umbrellas lined up in the exact order in which they came out over the seasons. So starting off with the first one is the basic default victory umbrella. We are going to unfortunately have to put the very first one as a D. Very basic, very boring. Compared to the other ones, this definitely has to be in the D. Going on into the Chapter 1 Season 2 victory umbrella, this is actually a very good one and one that I still use to this day whenever I use anything that is Frozen or just Christmas related. This is a very good one, but compared to the other ones, I will have to say that this is going to have to be a B. Going on into the Chapter 1 Season 3 victory umbrella, this one is very, very good. Honestly, I'm going to have to easily put this one as an A. Getting into the Chapter 1 Season 4 victory umbrella, this one is actually really cool to use with any type of like street artist skins or any type of art skin in general. Looks really, really good. A lot of people may have this a little lower than where I'm going to put it, but for me personally, I like this a lot and I'm going to have to put it as an A. For Season 5 of Chapter 1, we have this beach ball looking umbrella, and honestly, I will have to say it's probably the same as Snowflake is. It's pretty decent, but compared to the rest, it doesn't stack up into the A or S tier. But I will have to say, especially with summer coming up, actually it is summer right now, it does fit a lot of combos, so I'm going to have to put it in the B section. Going on into Chapter 1 Season 6, we have the Webrella. Honestly, compared to the other ones, it really just does not stack up. I love using this victory umbrella anytime around Halloween or any skins that have any spider related theme to it, but for this one, honestly, I'm gonna have to say it's a pretty victory umbrella, so I will have to give it a C. Going on into Season 7, a lot of these Chapter 1 seasons, looking at these victory umbrellas gives me a lot of nostalgia, and Season 7 is one of the best seasons ever. That Christmas vibe to it is just something else. But getting on into the victory umbrella, I will have to say that this is about the same as the other Christmas one that we got, and so I'm going to have to put this one as a B. Going on into the palm leaf one that we got in Chapter 1 Season 8, honestly, it's kind of the same way that I feel with C. I like the sound that it makes whenever you deploy it, but compared to the other ones, it just really isn't that great. But getting on into the holographic one, if I'm being honest, even though Season 9 is still my favorite season of all time, I will have to say that this victory umbrella, even though it is cool, it is not amazing, but I will have to say that it's still pretty decent, and I will have to give it a B. Going on into the X umbrella, this is a very good one. Has a really good streak to it as well. I know a lot of people have some really hard feelings about Season X, but for the X umbrella, I will have to say that this is going to be an A. Now getting into the victory umbrellas from Chapter 2, this one, honestly, a lot of people don't like it, but I really love the effects that come off of this glider, and I will have to say that this victory umbrella is going to have to be an A. Going on into the classified glider that we got in Chapter 2 Season 2, a lot of people's favorite season from Chapter 2. As for me, we have so many gold things inside of the game that honestly, it does have a really cool sound that when you deploy the glider, but if we're being brutally honest on this one, I will have to say that it is going to be a C. Going on into the victory umbrella that we got in Season 3, of course, if you remember, that's when the island got completely flooded, and honestly, was a really fun season. That was my favorite season from the chapter, but getting on into this victory umbrella, I will have to say it's a C. It's a cool design, but compared to the other ones, it just really isn't that amazing. Going on into the victory umbrella that we got for the full Marvel season in Chapter 2 Season 4, honestly, I'm probably gonna have to say that this was a C. A lot of people are gonna have some of these victory umbrellas up a lot higher, and I know there's gonna be a lot of criticism in the comment section down below, but like I always say, this is a tier list. It is not 100% fact. This is just my opinions. Obviously, you guys are gonna have different opinions on where you would rank these. But going on into Season 5 of Chapter 2, I will have to say this glider is pretty decent. It is pretty hard to make combos for with that different shading of gold and the purple going onto it, but I will have to say it's a pretty decent glider, and therefore we are going to have to put it as a B. Going on into the foundational umbrella, this honestly really isn't that great. It's probably one of the most boring gliders that we have, and honestly, I'm gonna have to say this one is going to be a D, and it honestly fits the season because Chapter 2 Season 6, I'll go ahead and say it, and a lot of people agree with me, is the worst season of Fortnite to ever exist. So the Victory Umbrella matches it very, very well. Going on into Season 7, a step up from Season 6 for sure. But for this Victory Umbrella, we are going to do a complete 180 and go ahead and put this one as our first S tier. It looks absolutely amazing, fits the theme of the season just spot on, and is a really, really cool Victory Umbrella. Going on to the final season of Chapter 2, this one is yet again another S tier glider. Looks really, really cool. I love the effects with the cube in the middle and the electricity that goes throughout the Victory Umbrella. Just absolutely amazing. Looks really, really good. Easily for me, gonna have to put it as an S tier. Going on into the Victory Umbrellas for Chapter 3. This is currently, as I'm videoing this is Season 3 of Chapter 3, and this one, honestly, for Season 1 really isn't amazing as well. I think the 7 Victory Umbrellas just aren't really amazing. They haven't really made me go, wow, this is really, really cool. They just seem very plain and very boring in my opinion, so we're gonna have to put this one as a D. Going on into Chapter 3 Season 2, this one with the IO themed glider is okay in my opinion. There's nothing too special about it. It's just mostly gray and black, so it's kind of bleh, and I'm gonna have to put it as a C. It's not terrible. It's definitely better than the Victory Umbrellas that we got for the 7 themed ones, but yeah, it's nothing amazing, but it's definitely better than the ones we have down here. And last but not least, for Chapter 3 Season 3, arguably, not even arguably, it's just a fact. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I know I say you have your opinions, but this is just simply a fact, and that this Victory Umbrella is the best one that we have ever had. So easily gonna have to be an S tier. If there's an S plus tier, I would definitely have it up here, but for S tier, this one is easily the best one that we've ever had, and it just looks absolutely amazing. And that is going to wrap it up for the tier list for Victory Umbrellas throughout all the mini seasons of Fortnite. As always, be sure to hit that like button down below. Comment down below as well what your tier list would look like, any changes that you would make. I feel like there's going to be a bunch of different ones in the comment section down below, but be sure to leave them there for sure. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys next video.